Farming is year-round practice, so when we get finished planting the grain crops, my ultimate goal as a farmer is try to diversify as much as possible. The agricultural market is so volatile that grain prices, for example, can change overnight. So when that happens, you have your cattle to depend on or hay sales, and sometimes it's tough all the way around. But when spring planting's underway and then we finish, we pray for good weather, and there are times where we may have to go back and replant. We have a lot of deadlines that the government requires us to meet for our crop insurance, and we try to make sure all that's done in a timely fashion, get our acreage reports turned in, and afterwards you keep an eye on the crops. You hope to have a first cutting of hay done early as possible, about the same time the corn and soybeans need planted. And with the alfalfa that we raise, our goal is to get 4 cuttings a year. But it's so weather dependent, there's times that's very difficult to do. And then once the second cutting typically gets baled, we have all the crops that need cleanup sprays or need top dress. The corn needs urea or some type of nitrogen applied. We utilize GPS for a lot of those things to save money, so we get more accurate both with the sprayer and the fertilizer. And once all that's taken care of, nowadays you even have the potential of diseases where you may have to come back again and treat with fungicides or other disease preventatives that may or may not help. So there's a lot that goes on until you reach the fall.